All right, so very steady at the beginning because you haven't run in 2 months, maybe 3 months.
Getting ready to train for a whole month without cancer.
What are you going to do, a whole month?
Yep.
Every Thursday with me?
Yep.
What else are you going to be doing?
Average heart rate 71. Workout average pace 10 minutes 8 seconds per
Yeah,
kilometer.
gym's good. But you want to do some spinning. Get on the exercise bike. Get the energy system going. Work up a sweat. How do they feel? Good?
I don't know. These might be different from the ones that Rob Reed mentioned.
Well, they might not be the right size. Certain companies have different sizes.
Well, they have different versions, and I couldn't figure out which one. So I chose the one that was the closest.
Yeah.
Time 2 minutes.
Well, you could always wear thinner socks.
Workout average pace 8 minutes 31 seconds per kilometer.
I'm going to walk across this road. I've had some near misses on this road, on my e-bike. It looks really quiet, but it's quite busy. And the people, when they drive, they're distracted. They're not looking out for runners or people on e-bikes. Took me almost exactly an hour to get here. Do you think you're going to be able to run for the usual run?
Yeah.
Good.
Time 3 minutes. Average heart rate 100.
Nice looking Stingray.
Workout average pace 8 minutes 19 seconds per kilometer.
Looks just like the toy one. Anyway, it gets a bit noisy here. Derek, I'm going to pause the recording for a second until we get closer to John's place. You remember that restaurant downtown, John's place?
Yeah.
I think there was another one.
There's one downtown, one in Lansing.
Oh, that's the one that's called the other John's place, or John's other place.
Yesterday, I was watching the X-Files episode,
Average heart rate 163.
and
Workout average pace 8
they were
minutes 5
talking
seconds per
about
kilometer.
it was after the Negro Leagues baseball game.
Oh, that's right.
And
They used to have the Negro League. That's right.
all of a sudden, after the baseball game, these KKK on horses
Yeah.
come charging, and one of them grabbed one off the horse and said, "Show us your face." And
He pulled his hood off.
what?
He pulled his hood off.
Yeah, and then it was an alien.
An alien.
I'm like, what the?
I wonder if we're going to see the guy that punched me.
Well, I saw him 2 days ago on the bus.
You sure it was him?
Workout average pace 7
He was
minutes 38
shaving.
seconds.
He was shaved.
He wasn't clean shaven.
Oh yeah, he was clean shaven.
Good. Maybe he's got himself together. Maybe he doesn't go around punching joggers anymore. Amelia. Any update on Amelia? Amelia Earhart. Remember we always talk about her?
The bones.
Yeah, the bones. What was that?
These ones are stealth also.
What did you say? I'm sorry.
They're also stealth.
Stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah, well that's good. They won't make as much noise on the recording. Mind you, the traffic is pretty noisy. Must be the ferry traffic.
Because last time I had dinner.
Hang on a second. My heart rate was getting a little high.
What?
Yeah,
Yours?
yeah.
Yeah, you're just doing that because of me.
Well, I'm trying to pace us both. Because I've just ridden hard for an hour. And my heart's sort of excited. I think it's because this is where I got punched. I'm going into panic mode.
Time 10 minutes. Average heart rate 151. Workout.
When I went into Front Runners to pick up those shoes, the guy who answered the door had the door locked. He was just letting people in two at a time. And he sprayed my hands with sanitizer. They reckon we might have to do all this COVID stuff for another year. Yeah. They want to be on the safe side. They don't want to have a second wave or a third wave.
Time 11 minutes. Average heart rate 136. Workout average pace 7 minutes 15 seconds per kilometer.
Yeah. What I'm doing now is I'm running the run bits faster and taking more walks. Because our average pace is 7 minutes 15. That's including the walks. I went into John's house the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's anxious to run with me again.
He does?
He's anxious. He wants to do it. I think this is his house. Yep. It's the one with the ski poles. With the hiking sticks, I should say.
Time 12 minutes. Average heart rate 135. Workout average pace 7 minutes 19 seconds per kilometer.
You see what I mean? 7:19 is quite fast. We used to do this at 7:30. Hi. So do you have a new girlfriend now?
Nope.
No? You're still pining for Sabrina?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Sorry, yesterday.
You did?
I got her MP3 player for her birthday, so I have to work on that.
What do you mean you have to work on it?
Or I have to put her music on there.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Because I got rid of her music off my hard drive, so I have to redo it from her CD.
Well, that's funny that a lot of people, when they have a relationship, when they quit the relationship, when they split up, all of a sudden, the other party's face disappears from Facebook. Hi. 2 joggers behind you.
Sure.
So it's like they want to erase any memory of the old person. I have a friend like that. For about 6 months, he was all sort of hot and passionate about one girl. They were always having pictures taken of the two of them. and all of a sudden his Facebook account changes, and he says, from now on, this is my new Facebook page. So he just didn't want to know anymore.
Time 14 minutes. Average heart rate 129. Workout average pace 7 minutes 17 seconds per kilometer.
7 minutes 17. Hello.
What's up, guys?
Has your dog had surgery
Yes.
on the foot?
No, on his eye, just on his eyelid.
Okay.
Just something removed, nothing too serious.
So that's to stop him from...
Just exactly rubbing up against it is.
Yeah. It's to protect the
it's
wound.
to keep him, protect him.
Yeah, anyway. Nice looking dog.
Thank you. You guys.
Bye. See, I still stop to talk to strangers. There's one of those new Chevy Bolts, I think.
Yeah.
The Chevy Bolt. That's not like Norma's one. Norma's one is the Volt. This is another Bolt. They're all electric. They're supposed to rival the Tesla 3.
Time 15 minutes. Average heart rate 127. Workout average pace 7 minutes 20 seconds.
I used to have one like that, a Firefly, a Suzuki. No, I think mine was a Chevy Metro.
That was a Sprint.
A Sprint, Suzuki Sprint. That's right. 5-speed manual gearbox. You know, I haven't driven a car in 8 years.
Five years from my dad.
What was that?
5 years from my dad.
Yeah. He hasn't driven for 5 years? Did he give up his license?
Doctor said.
Oh, yeah.
Time 16 minutes. Average heart rate 129. Workout average pace 7 minutes 18 seconds per kilometer.
7 minutes 18, Derek. That's still pretty swift. That's faster than I run with Norma. When I run with Norma, it's normally, if we do Mount Doug, it's about 8 minute pace. And if we do Lambrick, it's about 7.5. You bring out the best in me, Derek.
Oh, I don't want to know what I have plans in the future.
There's that guy again. The zigzag man. We'll have to take a picture where we normally do at the top there.
Time 17 minutes. Average heart rate 134. Workout average pace 7 minutes 19 seconds per kilometer.
Hello. 2 joggers behind you. Did you hear about that explosion in Beirut? In Beirut. Yeah, it was on the docks. It was at the docks. And some container load of nitrates, fertilizer, blew up. And I believe that's what they used to make those unexploded, no, the IED. Whatever that is. You know when they have the roadside bombs in Syria, they use a combination of fertilizer and some other thing, and it makes it into an explosion.
I got a surprise for you.
What?
Well, I can't say,
Oh.
because I have to train more.
Oh, I see. You're going to give me a case of beer when you beat a certain record?
No, I forgot.
You forgot.
Time 20 minutes.
Okay.
Average heart rate
It's something
127. Workout average pace 7 minutes
you
22
might
seconds
be a
per kilometer.
little skeptical
Time for
on.
hydration.
Really?
I'm doing it for Special Olympics.
Oh, I see. I see. Well, you know, hi.
But I said you train me everything you have.
Yeah. But there's a Tesla. That's all electric.
I've got to train for a whole month.
Well, that's good. That's a challenge. Some people have been doing virtual races. You know what they are? Well, instead of actually everybody lining up and running in the road, everybody runs where they normally run, and they combine everybody's runs and see who won. It's because they don't want people to be in large groups. And there are certain people that unless they have a race, they won't train.
Time 21 minutes. Average heart rate
So they developed all these virtual races
24 seconds per
to
kilometer.
give people some reason to train other than good health. I train so I can do this until I'm 90. This is where we saw the El Camino here. Either here or the next one. Pretty sure that in one of those garages there's an El Camino. I must admit that seeing as a lot of people are staying at home nowadays, not going to work, they're putting more work into their yards. Everybody's yard's looking very tidy. Either that or they hire somebody.
This new watch I'm getting.
Yeah, hire.
I can tell you how much
Hello.
calories you've eaten. One Jenny got me. I don't quite like it, but when I'm getting in the mail, it tells you exactly how much you've eaten.
Well, you have to enter the data somewhere.
No,
How does it know?
it's through a sensor.
Does it have a camera in your stomach?
No, it's a sensor. It's quite old. Called the Gobi Go.
Maybe it can tell by analyzing your blood how much
what it
calories.
does.
It does?
Sensors. Well, it sensors your pulse.
Yeah, but that's what my heart rate monitor does. It checks the pulse through the skin. The same as your Fitbit.
It can tell you your stress level.
Huh. That's not going to be very accurate, though.
Okay, it's very much.
No.
And then it says it can tell you how much water you drank. And
Well, I guess it works on the blood flow, how the blood is flowing. So we're coming up to Derick's old workplace. They might be getting rid of their oil from the fryer. That waste management truck is picking up something from the kitchen. It's probably the used oil. So this is your turn off, eh? We made it. Almost.
Without a break.
What?
Without a break.
Well, no.
Well, I mean, for you, I have to stop for you. I would have ever guessed that I would have had to take a break for you.
Well, that's true. I do take breaks now because I know by listening to my body when it's under stress. I don't need a fancy watch.
Workout average pace 7 minutes 17 seconds per kilometer.
See, 7 minutes 17 is quite fast. I seem to remember we used to do it in like 7:28. And it's about 4.5K. You're sweating. That's a good sign. You're sweating on the back of your neck. And you haven't mentioned the shoes once. That's good.
Time 26 minutes. Average heart rate 138. Workout average pace 7 minutes 16 seconds per kilometer.
So we're just coming up to Derick's place now. I shall post this when I get home. I think Derick's been holding back a little bit because of the social distancing, but it's okay. We ran shoulder to shoulder a little bit. All right, and he's still going. He's like the ever-ready bunny. He keeps going and going. Well, that was one of our faster times.
Time 27 minutes. Average heart rate 141. Workout average pace 7 minutes 18 seconds per kilometer. Workout paused.
All right, so 7 minutes 18. That's pretty impressive, Derick.
What is it?
7 minutes 18 per kilometer.
We've done faster than that.
You sure?
It's not about speed.
It's not about speed. No, you're right.
Comfort zone.
Well, it's comfort zone training, and it's also listening to your body. And if you feel like you're stressing, back off a few steps. But yeah, that's good. And as for the drink, we'll have a drink when people start socializing in bars again. But at the moment, it's not a very good idea. Bars are where they're getting all the secondary...
I have to stress my body out a little bit.
Well, yeah, because you're young enough to develop the strength.
Yeah.
You stress and you adapt. You stress and you adapt. But when you get to 68, it's not a good idea to keep stressing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, your body will run out before it's time. All right, so I'm going to head back now. I'm glad the shoes worked for you. You can tell Jenny that that was part of your birthday present as well?
No, that was my money.
Oh, okay. Good for you. From your account, but I guess she had to...
Pay for it first.
Yep. The other thing is... what
is that
about...
an antenna?
No, what it is before, I used to get a lot of dirt going in the hole.
Oh.
I had to take it back to the Indian guy in Black Apple, and he cleaned it out for me. It was full of wool. He said, if you carry it in a wool sock like you do, every time you pull it out, it's going to pick up a bit of fluff. And eventually that little hot trough fills up with fluff, and then the plug doesn't go in. I thought I would have to replace the home button, the lightning port. But he said, no, it's just fluff. And when he did it for about 10 or 15 minutes with his little tweezers and his air gun. He squirted. I said, how much would you like? He said, that's okay. He says, next time you'll be in to buy another phone.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, it's good that he has that idea about customer relationship.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
he knew that I'd be back. He didn't really want to give me a receipt for $20. I was quite happy to give him $20 if he'd said 20. Because I was thinking, oh, it's going to be $100 at least.
No, I would have reported that to the police.
Yeah, but instead of that, it was like free. No, if he'd had to replace a part, or if he had to take it in for the afternoon to do the work, like Tibor. Anyway, enough said about Tibor. I will see you next Thursday then. All right? Well done, Derick.